All right, you guys, welcome back. We're here with Fudge at another shopping center. And what I'm doing is trying to desensitize him to people. Yes. So we're just going to stand right here at the crossroads of the door while people walk by. Yes. And we're going to go ahead and reward him for giving us eye contact. Good boy. We might work on some obedience commands, but we just got here. So we want him to just observe. And yes, if he gives us eye contact, we are going to reward that. We're going to reward that. Good boy. We're going to do some directional changes with him. We got the doors right here that are automatically opening and closing. Let's go. There we go. We want him to be focusing on us. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Aww.
Just working with my little buddy here, Fudge.
He's cute.
Yes. Good. Thank you so much. He is super cute. He gets a little nervous, though, so trying to get him desensitized to everybody around here. Good boy. Good. If Fudge holds a nice sit for us, we're going to go ahead and reward him. Good boy. Now, like I said before in my last video, you guys, I really love working with dogs at the entryways of stores. All right, we're here at a Publix. Good. You go down? Yes. Good boy. All right. And we're actually off to a really good start here. Come here, Fudge. Yes. Good boy. Hey, how's it going? He is very cute, isn't he? He's a mini Schnauzer. This is Fudge. Sit. Good. We're just working on some training right now. He does get a little nervous around people, so just trying to get him desensitized to traffic and noises. And what I'm doing is I'm waiting for him to cue in on me, and then I'm just rewarding him to get him, to get him to understand that there's really nothing wrong with moving traffic. Good boy. Yes. Good. Right? So we love standing in front of grocery stores, letting people come and go. Oh, yes. Do you wanna participate and just stand right here for like a second? I know you got your groceries, but just stand there. Ignore him. You can look at him. Yes, there we go. You see how he like looks, and he's just a little weary. You see him backing up a little bit. Good boy. So what I'm doing is I'm using rewards. Good, because he's really food motivated. He loves food, right? So we have associated, right? Food is a good time, right? So. Yes. Good. So, when the best thing for him is for people to be near, but not necessarily interacting with him at first. And for him to just build trust with eventually his owners. I'm his dog trainer. Right. But right now we've built some trust. Yes, we've spent days working with him, and now we're bringing him out into public. And so I've built a little bit of a bond. Now I'm going out to show him that he doesn't need to fend for himself in the real world, right? Because a lot of canines are using fight or flight responses, which he has exhibited both, right? So my goal is to let him know that I can take care of everything for him. He doesn't need to worry about it. And yes, when he checks in, when he looks at me, that's when I'm marking and I'm rewarding that that's a good job. All right, so we're keeping it real. I love working with Schnauzers. Schnauzers are so driven and motivated to work. They do require a lot of grooming, right? He does need to be groomed a lot. I gave him a bath yesterday. You can already see that he's like, needs another bath. Yes, good. But I mean, their level of drive is really nice. Yep.
Every time, the trainer would even wear like, listen, we promise you we're following everything we told you.
Yeah.
You would not pay attention to it.
Yeah, so I would say that is a big thing with dog training, is that not only do the owners need to heavily participate, also a good trainer will be there for you after they do the training to help you train the dog. Because that's really what it is. I mean, that's really the whole thing, because like any trainer is going to be good with the dog. That's all they do. But is your trainer good with you? You know what I mean? So that's really what I heavily lean into, is really trying to work with my clients. And I tell them before they even pay me, before I even have their dog, I say, look, you can give me all the money you want, but if I return your dog and you don't practice some of this work, then your dog will just regress really quickly. And they're opportunists. So he won't take the opportunity with me to misbehave because we've established that relationship. But if his owners don't participate, then yeah, he might be like, well, I can get away with this and I can get away with that.
There's no structure.
Sit.
We get it.
Right?
Maintain the
Good.
structure.
Accountability, structure, and enrichment. Yes.
That is cool.
And good training. So bug your trainer.
He's cute.
He is pretty cute. He's doing really well, honestly. He's come a long way.
So do you have any dogs yourself?
Right now, I have one dog that's my personal dog. I'm thinking about getting another one because he's getting a little older. But I work with multiple dogs throughout the year, new dogs and clients that have signed up. I run like a little group class. That's one of the best things about my program. It's because my mission is to empower owners. I'm not impressed when I do it. I'm impressed when you do it. That's my whole mission and goal. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Because I mean, this is just standard for me how I operate with dogs. I mean, this is what I do with every dog. But will the owner do that? Can I get the owner to do that? Can I teach the owner how to communicate with their dog? Those are the things that really drive me, because really, like, the people connection is really like the most important thing, because
That's the thing. It's easy to train them. It's harder to train people.
it really is. Honestly, some days I'm like a therapist. Because some dogs,
Tell me about it.
right? I mean, there needs to be a lot of trust between dog trainer and client. And I always tell people, don't lie to your dog trainer. Just be truthful,
But we know.
because we'll find out. But it's not about guilt or anything. I've noticed that people are always usually doing something correct. Like when they're raising their dog and housing their dog, they may be doing like 100 things that I deem that you should do differently. But I can always build off of that little bit of success that my owners have and work with that. And yeah, and yes, dog training takes time and patience. And you send your dog off for 2 weeks to boot camp and you're expecting a perfect dog when they come back. I mean, that's not how real life works. And your trainer should be able to manage your expectations in that fashion. Like recovering from a surgery. I'd be like, okay, well, you got your ACL fixed, but you're not going to be able to walk right away. There's a little bit of time and patience that goes into it. Good. That's my cameraman. Don't worry about it. You're good. We're just filming some dog training over here. Yes. Very good. It's so nice to meet you as well, and I love your glasses. Those are rad. All right, good luck with everything. Good boy, Fudgy. Yes. Yes. There we go. Good boy, Fudge. He's a good boy. Yes. This card is really in my way. Tell you what. Thank you, man. Move this cart. Totally in my way. Good boy, Fudge. Yes. Fudge is doing great right now. Right? Just a couple days of bringing him out to different shopping centers, getting him desensitized is really paying off. Sit. Good boy. Good. We're going to use some static rewards to try to hold him into a sit. No. Yes. There we go. Come back to me, buddy. Very good, Fudgy. Now we're just going to let him observe. Just going to let him observe. How you doing? Good. How are you? Good boy. Sit. No. Good. There we go, giving him a static reward for holding a sit. Good. We're going to have him hold this sit for a little bit. And if he breaks position, we're going to use the leash to get him back into a sit. Good. I might hear, nope. See, he wants to move. He wants to look behind him. He's really worried about what's behind him. Good boy. Good. I'm going to go ahead and give him a nice release. No, that doesn't mean go. Yes. There we go. Good boy. Come on. Good. This is a very high traffic area that we're hanging out in right now. Kids, carts, shoppers. Good boy. He wants to smell what's in there. Good. That's okay. Yes. If he looks at me, I'm going to mark and reward. That's the key. That's the key. I want him to check. Yes. See, once you start working with him. Oh, very good. Look at that. We're going to use this wall as a little luring wall. Leave it. Yeah, there you go. Follow the lure, buddy. Into a down. Good boy. I don't like him going behind me. He's trying to get behind me like that. We don't want that. Good. Fudge. Sit. Good boy. Good. All right, you guys. We've had a pretty good experience at the shopping center today. There's a lot going on. We're going to continue to stand here and work, but you guys pretty much get the idea. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Yes. And remember, take your dog out, start exposing it to the real world if you really want them truly desensitized.